Have you bought something that you regret, that after all the investigations and the research that you did, you still bought a wrong thing? Let me go direct into this question. Have you been deceived by YouTubers after all the reviews that you watch on the product, and after you bought it, you found out that, or you realize that it's totally opposite than what the YouTubers are claiming to be? I know you have some examples. If not, I have my own to share. But if you have some experience, share with me in the comment section. I'll be very glad with that. Somewhere in 2024, I was doing research to buy one digital watch of all time. With this digital watch, I don't want to buy any digital watch again. That was when such thoughts come to mind. So all my research that I did was landing me to G-Shock. So I watched a lot of reviews on YouTube, and all the reviews that I watched on YouTube, just watch some of the example. All the YouTubers are saying this is the G-Shock for small wrist. I have 5.7-inch wrist, and everyone is saying there is a real hope for small wrist, the G-Shock GW-5610. Business that? Do you know that? Never mind, my German is not good. So I didn't waste much time, put all my money on, and I bought this G-Shock. This is GW-5610U, but this is the latest version, the new improved one to the original 5610. The thing is that I was really disappointed when I got the watch. I felt like the YouTubers have deceived me, because this is not a G-Shock for small risk, but everyone is saying it's a G-Shock for small risk. So I decided to go and ask ChatGPT about this case. What does it mean to have a small wrist? What are the measurements? That is the average measurement that you can determine if someone is having a small wrist or not. This is what the ChatGPT says. A small wrist generally refers to a wrist with a relatively small circumference. While there is no universal standard, these ranges are commonly used. First point, it says small wrist less than 6.5 inches, or let's say 16.5 centimeters in the circumference. If you have less than that, it means you have a small wrist. So the medium risk that we are talking about here, which is the second point, is when someone is having 6.5 to 7.5 inches. That person is having a medium wrist size. And all the people who are reviewing this G-Shock and claiming that they have a small wrist, they are all having more than 6.5 inches. And those who have less than 6.5 inches that are reviewing this G-Shock and still saying it's good for small risk people, you can clearly see on their wrist that this G-Shock, that is GW-5610, is huge on their wrist, and there's a lot of hanging strap there. I came across one video that even one person commented. He asked the one reviewing that what is his wrist size, and he's having like 6.7. And another place, the person is having 7 inches and above, but still claiming this is a small G-Shock for small risk, and he's having a small risk. Then what does that mean? Even though I know this will be able to endure a lot of wear and tear than the Casio watch that I have here, but I was really disappointed when I got the watch, because this watch is not a G-Shock for small wrist. It's big, it's huge. Unless you are willing to accept all the other things that comes along with it. And as you can see, I have not even made any review about this watch because I don't even know what I should say about this watch. And I always felt like I have been deceived to buy such a watch when I see it in my watch collection. That's why I even package it and then just leave it somewhere. You might think that it's not all that big on my wrist, but it is. It's really big. So such a watch, I can say, is advisable if you have 6.5 inches and above. If you have 6.5 inches and above, it will be okay on your wrist to be good for you. But if you have less than 6, I will not advise you to buy such a watch. Maybe you will be better off in buying a baby G-Shock. If I knew that is how it's going to be, I would have buy a baby G-Shock. This is one of the things that I regret or I wish I knew before buying this G-Shock. I really wanted to like and to wear this watch every day. But when I got it, then I find out that it's not true. Even though this might be the smallest G-Shock that you'll get, but this is not for small wrist people. Just look at this hanging strap and see how it wears on my wrist. Maybe I've worn it most like 5 times. That is all. It has been in my collection for a long time and I don't even wear it. And anytime I see it, I'm just angry because I felt like I have been deceived. The watch that I wanted to like, to love, to wear it every day now is the most hated watch that I have in my collection. Excuse me to say, since 2024, I've been looking forward to even to make a review about this watch. No, I don't even have the mind to do it because I don't even know what I'm going to say about the watch. If I know that this is how it will be on my wrist, I will not have bought it. And now it's just there. I don't know what I should do with it. Yeah, that is some of the things that sometimes people go through in certain items that they own. Maybe you have an example you can share with me on the comment section. I always appreciate to have you here. Thank you and see you in my next video.